I'd say this was the hardest inlay I've ever done. The timber was so thin and brittle I wasn't sure it would survive. It also crossed several deep voids, meaning any gaps in the joinery here would be very obvious. I wanted to use the router to remove most of the waste, but it's risky here. Routers can easily tear out unsupported edges, and almost all of this material is unsupported. Still, with very shallow passes, it was my best option for limiting damage. For the crisp inlay borders though, I had to use chisels, and that's where things got tricky. The wood is so hard it needs real force, but the burl is riddled with voids, so instead of shaving cleanly, it's very likely to break apart.
Fuck.
Here's a free tip for you. If you can see the floor through your table, you've probably gone too far. Other than that screw up, I found that slicing with the chisel rather than tapping it with a mallet gave the best results here. It's painfully slow, but much better at preserving the material. Luckily, while a few small breaks did happen, most were hidden, and anything visible blends so well into the surrounding texture that it's basically unnoticeable. I think you'll notice I'm generally pretty conservative with using glue on these inlays. And that's not because I'm cheap and want to save on glue. Well, I am, but it's more because the glue squeeze out on areas like this becomes very difficult to clean up. The nylon abrasive wheels I use can help if the area is accessible once the glue is dried, but that's not always the case. I also find that getting the glue off before it dries is so much easier and better as it doesn't penetrate as deeply into the wood where it can affect the eventual finish. Something I've discovered on this build, and I'm going to claim as my own method because I've not seen anyone do it yet, is wrapping some cloth over these pick tools to clean the glue squeeze out right into the fine detail and joinery lines. I'm really hoping that's an original trick and I haven't just reinvented the wheel.